Things aren't looking too good for the Spurs as they are 6-12 after having one of the easiest schedules in the NBA so far. It's not looking like they'll make the playoffs, so they should do a full rebuild, and that starts with trading DeMar DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge. It actually already looks like DeMar DeRozan is out of San Antonio as he has unfollowed the Spurs on social media, and rumors have been swirling as of late. He's put up decent numbers this season, but he's been a poor defender and will likely decline his player option this upcoming offseason. So I think with all this in mind, it makes sense for the Spurs to look to trade him, as they might as well try to get something for him instead of letting him walk for nothing in the offseason. So let's go over the top 3 trade destinations and ideas for DeMar DeRozan. First off, to get this out of the way, I have seen some Laker fans argue that LA should trade for DeRozan, but I think that's a pretty bad idea. The Lakers are rolling already, and while I do think they could use another scorer and playmaker, whether it be with the starters or off the bench, DeRozan is just not that guy that they should be targeting. He's getting paid $27 million this year, and the Lakers would have to give up something like Green, KCP, Bradley, Talen Horton-Tucker, and a future first round pick for starters, which is just not worth it for DeRozan. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, and the Lakers should only make small moves at the trade deadline, which does not include trading for DeMar DeRozan. So on to the top 3 trade destinations. First off, I have DeRozan to the Wolves. The trade will be DeMar DeRozan to the Wolves for Gorgui Dieng, Josh Okogie, Keita Bates-Diop, Jake Layman, and a future first round pick. I think this will be an interesting trade for both sides, and we'll first start off from the Wolves' perspective. Minnesota will be going all in for the playoffs, and DeRozan will give them another scorer in their starting unit. They would likely stagger his minutes with Wiggins to have a scorer on the floor at all times, and they would have a high scoring offense that could compete with the best. However, they would face some problems with DeRozan's lack of 3-point shooting and defense, but he would help give the Wolves another guy who can go get a bucket when they need one in crunch time. Giving up Okogie does hurt as he looks like a promising wing, but they will also be able to get rid of Dieng's horrible contract in this deal as well. On the other hand, the Spurs would do this trade to get a potential star in Okogie, who has showed flashes of being a versatile defender and potentially solid scorer as well. In a bigger role, it is definitely possible that Okogie can break out, and he could average something around 18 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, and 2 steals in say 30 minutes per game. Also, Bates-Diop looks like he can become a versatile wing as well, and he would be another prospect the Spurs can develop. So I think this would be a pretty fair deal for both sides, and I could see something like this happening at the trade deadline. Next up, I have DeRozan to the Heat for James Johnson, Myers Leonard, 2 future first round picks, and a second round pick. The Heat would do this deal to get another scorer and playmaker next to Butler. A starting lineup of Winslow, Nunn, DeRozan, Butler, and Adebayo if the Heat want to go small with playing Butler at the 4, would give them a ton of versatility on both offense and defense. Of course, DeRozan would have to improve his defense, and he has all the tools to do so, but he just needs to put in more effort. DeRozan will take some pressure off of Butler in the scoring department, and he would also take some of the defensive attention away from him as well. The Heat are already contenders in the East, and adding DeRozan gives them another dangerous option on offense. So the Spurs will do this trade to obviously get 2 future first round picks. They would take on James Johnson's bad contract, but he'll be on an expiring deal next year, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. The Spurs are known to be great at drafting, and those 2 future first round picks could help them get another hidden gem in an upcoming draft, or give them more assets in a future trade as well. I really do like this deal for both sides, and having DeRozan and Butler on the same team would be really fun to watch. Finally, I have DeRozan to the Magic for Evan Fournier, DJ Augustine, Frazier Jr., a future first round pick, and a future second round pick. The Magic will do this trade to get them that scorer they desperately need on offense. The Magic don't have a go-to guy who can get a bucket, and DeRozan will help fill that role for them. He should help lead their offense and get them into the playoffs, though he likely won't take them too far. The Spurs will do this trade to get a nice player in Fournier who can be traded for an asset to a contender later on, and I think the same goes for Augustine too. They would also be getting 2 more picks to add to their treasure trove of assets, and this would definitely be a move that will help them give them a head start on their rebuild. So that's a wrap. Thank you all for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and want to see more daily NBA content just like this, Be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and also be sure to turn on post notifications so you can stay updated on my next video will be coming out. Also, be sure to follow me on Instagram and hit me up if you want to talk about basketball or business. Just drop a comment down below on my photo or DM me, and I'll definitely try to get back to most of you guys there. Also, drop a comment down below on where you think DeRozan should be traded. Let me know your trade ideas, as I'm definitely interested to see what you guys have to say. And I'll also try to get back to some of you guys here as well. So with all that being said, once again, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I will see you on soon for the next video. Peace.